In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the home page in Must See. When you first install Must See, you'll see you have the area here for Find Your Home Now, Latest Listings, and here you have 3 widget areas here. This is what we're going to set up in this video. This is not set up for default, and you'll see on our demo here, we've got a search here, and we've got some featured listings here, and we've got some menus here. So we're going to set those up in this video. So let's go back to our site here and we're going to start with this top area here where it says Find Your Home Now. Now the way you configure this is by using widgets. So we're going to go to our dashboard. In the dashboard, under Appearance, we're going to select Widgets, and we're going to be working with our home widgets. The very first one is the Home Top. So we're going to expand that widget area, and we're going to use a search here. You can use either the WP Listings search with the WP Listings plugin, or if you're using an IDX, you can use your IDX search widget here. We're going to be using the WP Listings search. Scroll down and find that widget, and we're going to drag this up to this widget area. Okay, and we're going to give it a title. Okay, and we're going to select what taxonomies we want displayed in that widget. You should have about 4 for it to look right, and a lot of these are not set up by default. By default, I think the plugin only installs status, maybe locations and property types, or maybe status, property types, and features. So you need to add some additional taxonomies and assign your listings to these to have enough. For this video, I've got my listings. I've got the bedrooms and bathrooms taxonomy set up, and you can also add price ranges or any other taxonomies you want to use. So I'm going to select for my listings, I'm going to select locations, property types, bedrooms, and bathrooms. And for the button, I'm just going to leave it as search listings, but you can put whatever text you want to use for that button and click Save. Now that I've added this widget, I can go back to the front of my site, and let's refresh. And you'll see now I've got my search widget here with my different locations, my property types, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms you want to use for that search. And again, if you're using an IDX, you want to use your IDX search widget in this area. So now we're going to go to this next area here for latest listings. We're going to use for this video the Equity Featured Listings scroller, but again, you can use your IDX listings showcase, IDX broker. You can create a custom showcase to use there, or you can use the IDX broker featured showcase widget there. But we're going to use the Equity Featured Listings, and this will pull the listings from our WP Listings plugin. So let's go back to our dashboard and go to Widgets, and now we're going to open the Home Middle widget area. Okay, and let's find Equity Featured Listings scroller. Okay, let's give it a title. Featured Listings. And we want the image size to be listings, which is 560 by 380. Set how many results we want to show. The number of results we want to show at one time. We're going to set this for 2. And you can have it set to display just a specific taxonomy. In this case, I think I'm just going to select active listings because I don't want sold listings to show up there. And then we're going to save. Now let's go back to the front of our site. Let's refresh. And you'll see now, there's my featured listings using that Equity Featured Listings scroller. And again, if you're using an IDX, use your IDX showcase in that area. It'll work. Okay, this last area here down at the bottom is actually 3 separate widget areas, and we're going to put a menu in each one of these widget areas here. Let's go back to our dashboard, and you'll see it's home bottom 1, home bottom 2, and home bottom 3. We're going to use the custom menu widget, so I'm going to drag one here down into home bottom 1, and I'm going to select one of my custom menus that I've already set up. I've got one for Community 1, and I'm going to give it a title, Community 1. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other two. I'm going to make this Community 2. And the same thing for that home bottom 3. I'm going to use a custom menu here. Okay, now let's go back to the front of our site and refresh. And you'll see now we have our community menus here to take us to these individual community pages. It's Community 1. Now you can set up menus using your IDX custom links. You can actually set up a menu using WP Listings taxonomy links. So I'm going to replace one of these with some links from my WP Listings. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and I'm going to go to Listings using my WP Listings, and I'm going to select a specific taxonomy, say bedrooms. Let me open that up in a new tab. Okay, so say I want to only display homes with 4 bedrooms. Okay, so I'm going to create a menu using this. So I'm going to copy this where it says View, copy this link, go back to my dashboard to Menus, and I'm going to create a new menu here. I'm going to give this call it listing menu, and I'm going to create a custom link, and I'm going to give it a name, 4 bedroom homes. Here we go. Now I'm going to go back and do the same thing with the 5 bedrooms. I'm going to copy this link for 5 bedrooms, go back to my menu, 5 bedroom homes. And again, you can do this with your IDX broker page links. If you have custom links set up, you can do it by price ranges. You know, if you want to set it up for like foreclosed homes or short sales, you can create links for those as well in a custom menu. So I've got my menu here. I'm going to save this. Now I'm going to go back to widgets where I had those community menus, and I'm going to change one of them, say the middle one, open up that custom menu, and I'm going to make it search homes by bedrooms, and select that menu I just created, and let's save that. Let's go back to the front and refresh. Okay, and see now I've got search homes by bedrooms, 4 bedroom homes. If I select that, it will now pull up all the WP listings I have in there that have 4 bedrooms, and you'll see here. So that's another way you can use that area with the custom menus for either WP listing links or IDX broker links. Let's go back to our home page and see now we've configured our home page. We've populated these areas here.